Isn't this a beautiful view? I'm really enjoying the tranquility and beauty of everything. Shuttle Babe looks beautiful, doesn't she? Yes. So, going on a walk and looking around to see what is around here. So,
I always like
follow
it
me.
when you can find such beauty in little spots. It's just amazing, isn't it? I think this is called a painted brush. Not sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
This tree is so dried out. Wow. You can even tell by the bark. And look at all these pine trees. They're really dried out. They're not green, they're kind of dried out, orangey color. Arizona, North Arizona is dry. Well, I think the whole state's dry. And then here in the forest where I'm at, you see a lot of this. Just burnt. There's so many patches all around here where you can see a fire was here. I love going trailblazing and walking through a forest. The beauty is just quite outstanding. See all this? Oh, I just love it. Ah, darkness. Ah! Yeah, I'm going through patches of trees with sparse little moments of light coming in, so just bear with this. It is what it is. It's real. It's so pretty here. It's early in the morning. I'm taking the little girls out, my pups, Roxy and Riley, out here for a walk in the forest and just exploring. It's really fun. Interesting. A lot of these rocks around here, I had to move a few for, you know, my camp. Let's go back a little bit. And this is what I want to show you. They are so light. This big rock is so light. I couldn't believe it. I guess it's some type of lava rock. It's really, really light. That was just kind of interesting. Just thought I'd share that with you. Okay, I have to show you the girls. They are enjoying themselves. You having a good time, Roxy? Rox, you having a good time? Say, I am, and I'm ignoring you. What? Are you ignoring your mom? All right, what are you doing over here, Riley? Are you investigating stuff around the tree? What's going on? See all the pine straw everywhere? They're enjoying this. Give a little reflection here while I'm out here in this beautiful nature that I just love. There are times where you need your solitude. And that's why I love being in nature, because it really helps me kind of zero in and relax and just become one with nature and be happy. It just really is a grounded point for me. So that's why I love going camping out in nature more so than anything. And it's so much fun. This is the first time that I've traveled with people, and I love it. It's really great. I'm not really that used to it because I've traveled pretty much for the last over 2 years by myself. And not discounting the wonderfulness of having campmates, but there are times where you do need your quiet. So going out in the forest, sometimes just getting away for a few days and be inward helps. This nomadic lifestyle just is fantastic because you can really choose what you want to experience. It's so nice to get out here and go into nature whenever you want to, be alone if you want to, be with campmates when you want to. All the experiences that I'm having living this nomadic lifestyle have really just made me more alive. When I was working all the time, like most of everybody growing up, it's the norm, working your weird shifts and coming home every day, paying for that rent or mortgage. The stress of all that, to have a nice place and have nice things was just so much stress all the time. Plus the workplace, you can have the best coworkers and experience a lot of joy, which I have. I've had some fantastic places that I've worked at, and the people I came into contact were fantastic. But, over time, I don't know if it's that way for a lot of you. I'm just explaining it from my point of view. Over time, the bombardment of just being consistently in a box, kind of like, is the only way I can explain it. You feel like you're pinned in, you feel like you have to clock in, clock out, and do all those things to pay for your bills, and it's stressful. I didn't really get to enjoy a lot of the stuff that I bought, my toys, the place that I lived, all those type of things just didn't bring me happiness at all. And so that was one of the reasons that I decided to go with this lifestyle, is because I noticed that every time I would go walk on the beach, enjoy any type of nature whatsoever, that I felt more invigorated, more alive, more happy. The busyness of life was gone, and I could zero in on all of this. And it brought me much joy, and it didn't cost, but getting there. That was about it. So it's just a reflection today. I know a lot of people wonder why a lot of us choose this lifestyle. My dad was in the Navy, and so we did travel, and I guess I got that bug early. I loved it, the little roadside attractions you'd come across, and all the different places were so interesting, and just made your whole imagination come alive, and it was great. And then as I got older, I traveled. I loved it. I mean, I used to be a retail store manager, so I used to open up stores and just travel and do audits and all kinds of things like that. So all of it was just fascinating to me. The only thing is, as an adult, it was all work, and I couldn't enjoy the whole aspect of seeing what was around these cities. You'd open up a store at a mall, and it was, you maybe fly in, you'd see an airport, you'd go to a motel to stay at, and then you were in a mall working to get the place going. And so the surrounding areas, they would have all kinds of cool attractions and be beautiful, and it was a new city, something I'd never experienced, and I didn't get to go see it. So I was determined that when I retired, that I'd figure out a way to live on my sparse money that I was getting for Social Security, because the little bit of savings that I did have went fast on repairs, for the rig I first chose, my Cinnamon Girl van. But now I'm in a shuttle bus, and I love it. She seems to be doing good so far. She's an 89, guys, so even though she's a diesel and she has a 7.3 liter and an Allison transmission, I mean, the setup is great, she's solid, but you worry, especially when you've lost a rig before. But anyway, I think that it's just afforded this whole stepping stone to getting to the place that I am today. I think it's a wise choice. You're living on such a smaller amount. I'm living on a fourth of what I was used to living on, and I feel richer than I've ever felt because I'm being so open to all the beauty that's around me. It's almost like you resort back to a child and with childlike imagination and seeing things for the first time. You remember how you were so excited the first time you saw a caterpillar or a bird or, just so many things. Beautiful trees, walking through a forest for the first time, walking on the beach, all those things. Well, that has just made me feel so blessed that I have figured this way of life on a sparse budget. You learn how to be very minimal, and you learn how you can also use and facilitate what you need on a small level. So it works out really good, and you're so much fuller for it, as far as your life. I feel like I've really been living the last 2.5 years, being out here, traveling across the USA, and experiencing all that I have. And I haven't even talked about the national parks, which, wow, get out there and enjoy our national parks. Some of them are going to be closed because of budgets and other different things that are going on out of our control. So I encourage y'all to get out here, wake up and live, have adventures, enjoy your life. It's so important to just do as much as you can to make you smile. So Beach Cricket out. Hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Put a thumbs up, ring that bell down there so you can get all my notifications, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Beach Cricket out.